Good morning everyone, I am wearing my new coat and when I tell you I am in love, this is the best coat I've ever put on my body. Like I feel so... What the f*** is that? I'm not being... It looks like a UFO, it's not a UFO. Oh, it's a piece of building material that was flying really high. I literally looked out the window and something was levitating and spinning like that and I was like, have I just seen a UFO? Is this my moment? No, it's literally something that's flown up from the building site. But anyway, put this coat on and I literally feel like this has just made my outfit. Like I could go out, no makeup on, hair not done, worst outfit underneath, and I could have this coat on and I could feel £1,000,000. So like it is genuinely incredible. So just packed my bag and I'm gonna pop out because I've had a morning full of meetings and work and I need to edit and everything, but I wanna pop out and I wanna go and get some dinner for this evening. I need to get into the routine of just doing a big food shop because it would be so much easier, but my problem is when I do a food shop, then we never fancy what I've bought, whereas if I buy it on the day, then I know I fancy it because like that's what I've bought to eat that day. Really bad mindset to have, but it's also actually fine now because I'm not just cooking for me, I'm also cooking for Joe. So basically whatever I buy, the whole thing gets eaten and it doesn't really cost any more than what it would is if we were like buying it in a full weekly food shop. So I think I'm actually going to cook cod tonight with the same potatoes that I did last night because a bit worried about the potatoes last night. I was like, oh, I'm not sure how these have turned out. Joe absolutely loved them and Joe's not like a hard to please person with food, but he'll be very honest and critical with me so I can get better because he's a really good cook and he said the potatoes were 10-10. So mastered that little recipe for those. So I'm going to make those. And then we were speaking about cod last night because we recently went to Sexy Fish and we had some of their cod and it was incredible. So I'm going to see if I can recreate the cod that we had at Sexy Fish with the same like garlic, truffly butter. So I need to go and get some cod, maybe get another bag of mini potatoes as well because I used a lot of them last night, and then we'll just have it with some broccoli that I already bought yesterday. Then I'm gonna pop to, basically again, I just don't really have like too much to do today, which is nice. So I'm gonna pop to either the Range or like B&M or Home Sense or TK Maxx or somewhere like that because I was saying in my previous vlog I want to redo the little part on my kitchen island. Could do with potentially going to Primark Home actually because I know something that I do want from Primark Home that I could use for the kitchen. So potentially could pop into Primark Home as well, but I just want to redo that little section and instead of making it like just full of aesthetic things, I want to actually, because now we're getting really into our cooking, have useful things there. So I want to get one of those balsamic and like vinegar split thingies, you know what I mean, I think, where you can have like two little holes and have like balsamic from one side and then like olive oil from the other. So I want to try and find one of those, maybe get like a nice little chopping board to go behind it and then just basically have a little browse and see what else I can find. But yeah, that's the plan for today. And then this is actually going to be a several day vlog because I am going to London on Thursday. I've got the Wuthering Heights premiere and I can't believe I'm going to be in the same vicinity as Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. I've seen Margot Robbie before when I went to the Barbie premiere and she is unbelievably beautiful. Like you can't even write it into words how beautiful she is in person. So I'm really, really, really excited for that. So I've got my dress, we're going to do a little bit of prep. I've got basically just a lot of meetings and a lot of organising to do over the next few days, which annoyingly I can't really show anything of. But what I can say is my secret project, you're basically going to find out, well, one of the secret projects literally within the next like 2-3 weeks because we've kind of like finalized everything now. So we've got the 2-day shoot next week, which I need to organize all the clothes for today because I have all the clothes for it for me and another person. So yeah, basically got a lot to do, but you're going to find out very soon, which is very exciting. But anyway, gonna head out now and go and get some food, have a little wander, and we can see what we can find. I just filmed a little taste test. I'm in the car now, by the way. I'm at the Trafford Centre. I'm going to go to Primark first. But I bought these out to film a little taste test with. Oh my God, guys. They're actually ridiculous. They've got not only the speckled eggs inside from M&S, but they also have milk and white chocolate and cornflakes. And the cornflakes just give it like the most perfect crunch. So, I mean, obviously, everybody is raving on about these at the minute and everybody's trying to get their hands on them, but just go early. The one on the retail park near Old Trafford actually had a big shelf like where they normally would be. I got the last one, but I feel like they're going to end up having a lot in there because it's not like the central town M&S where I feel like they're going to sell out by like 9 a.m. But oh my god, literally insane. I feel like I need to savour these because I know how hard they are to get your hands on. Well, that was a bit of a fail because I've just got here and they actually don't have the one thing that I really wanted, and they normally always have it. So I'll have a search around, but they don't. But they do have, I do like that little dish there, and I do actually really enjoy those pots. I just don't really know what I'd put in them, but I also like these. But again, like I don't know what I'd use them for, so I'm not going to buy anything for the sake of it. But I really wanted that little like separator, so I'm hoping, normally it's in this section, but I'm hoping I can find it elsewhere. I found it. They've just moved it into a different section. It's just really cool and I really like it. I need to actually get some like olive oil and some balsamic to put in it, but I feel like that's just going to look really lovely on the side, so I'm going to get that. And that is, it's only £5. Now this is exactly what I was looking for, and it's actually the last one on the shelf as well. But I just wanted to get a nice little, because at the minute I've got a book there, but I don't want the book there anymore. I wanted like a tray, and this is perfect because obviously I'm adding a lot of wood into the living room and kitchen now. So maybe this actually was a successful trip because I didn't even think I'd be able to find a tray in here, but I love that. Just popped into TK Maxx to see if I could find a chopping board, and I found myself in this section. Are you kidding? Look how cute these are. I really don't need another one because I actually have just bought one, but I've never looked in this section in TK Maxx before, and they've got the cutest dishes. Like, I'm obsessed. Look at this one. Oh my god, I really want it. Now this is the section that I wanted. They have got so many chopping boards to choose from. I don't know what one to go for. Why do I actually love this? Because I really wanted to try and find like a checkerboard one, and I feel like that's kind of given checkerboard but like a little bit different. I feel like that's really fun. These are the three that I'm choosing between, but now I'm looking at that, I don't know if that's a bit small, but then I do really like the shape of this one because I've never really seen a chopping board with this like pattern on before. But then I also do really like that one. Oh, I wish everyone could help me choose in real time because I am very stuck on what one to go for. I think I'm going to go for this one because I have just bought the round tray, so I don't want to do round chopping board behind the round tray. So we'll get this one. It says handmade in Thailand and it's £15, but that is gorgeous. I'm back in the car. I am so cold. The only thing with this coat is it doesn't do up, which is really annoying because I've only got a little vest on underneath here because I was like, this coat is going to keep me so warm, and it does, but it just doesn't do up. So unless you're like holding it, the wind blows it open. However, it's a very good conversation starter because I've had so many people say to me, I love your coat, where is it from? So I'm doing TikTok shop justice with this coat, but picked up my chopping board. I love her. And then I also got, just whilst I was in there, because for Joe's meal prep, we were using like meal prep containers from like Costco or B&M or whatever, but I thought I'm just gonna get some actual Tupperware pots because he has requested that I make potatoes, and a lot of them, so they must have been good if he really wants some for his meal prep. So I'm just gonna make a load of extra ones tonight and pop them in here. But oh, that's gonna match nicely actually, because I was thinking to myself, oh actually, is that fine? It's gonna have to be fine. We don't have a choice in it being not fine. I think it's gonna have to work. Yeah, it does work. I think once all the other things are on it, that's gonna work nicely. It's just annoying that they're different woods, but then also I feel like it kind of works because they're different woods. Or am I just telling myself that? Oh, and now I've got to put air in my tyre. I've got low coolant and low washer fluid. My goodness. I mean, the car actually goes back next month, which is so sad. I'm going to be without a car for a while actually, which is going to be really weird. Like, we're going to be able to use Joe's, but it's going to be weird for me, like in the days and stuff, not having a car because I'm so used to just being able to get in the car and like go and do whatever. And I was meant to be getting my new car basically as I handed my old car back, but then obviously my new car got pushed back to May. So basically I'm trying to make the most of being able to go out in the car in the days and go to all of these places, which obviously I can still do. I'm just gonna have to get Ubers, but yeah, I'm trying to make the most of it. But clearly my car is on its last legs because literally every warning light is coming up. I had to fill the car up with AdBlue the other day, booked it in for an MOT, booked it in for a service. It's got to have something done on the brake light. Poor Raven, bless her heart, she's not very well. But the final stop of today is Asda, and I'm gonna go and get some food for this evening, and then I also want to go and get some balsamic and some olive oil to put in my new little container, and then we can head home and do some editing and relax the rest of the day. And I need to get some lunch. I'm really fancying a very healthy sort of lunch today, so I might look and see what they've got in Asda in like just a fresh salady sort of section, or maybe get some sushi. I might get some sushi actually. I really fancy sushi, and they've got that little like sushi section in Asda, so we'll get some of that. I made a little pit stop on the way to Asda because I was just sat on my phone having a little scroll down Instagram, and I saw that the McDonald's menu got released today, and I don't want to try the full thing yet because I actually have a food challenge that I'm filming later this week that is going to include the full menu. So I thought I'm just going to try the pizza mozzarella dippers because these have never been at McDonald's before, whereas some of the other bits on the menu have been at McDonald's before, but these are brand new. Are you kidding? And obviously the whole thing like theme at the moment for McDonald's is Friends, so you get it served with the Monica's Mariana sauce. Marinara. Oh my god. Now I am gonna hold my hands up. I've never seen Friends, which is really bad. I think I've seen like the odd episode, but I'm not like a crazed, oh my god, it's Friends like sort of moment. I really want to watch it because I love Jennifer Aniston, so it doesn't really make sense, to be honest, that I haven't seen it. But yeah, hate to admit it, probably gonna get loads of hate now, but I've never seen Friends. Do they taste like pizza though? I think they just taste like the normal cheese dippers. The sauce is really nice. They've got like little herbs in, but it's kind of got the pizza aftertaste, but I wouldn't say it really tastes like pizza. They're good, but I just can't really taste the pizza. They are nice though. I wish they had a big cheese pull. Let's see. Oh, let's try the other one. Okay. Not that good of a cheese pull. They're good, I would recommend, but I don't think I'd like them without the sauce. I think without the sauce, they could be quite dry. However, with the sauce, incredible. Right, time to go into Asda now. I'm just parked up outside, go and get some food, and we can head back. Right, inside Asda, I've got 2 little packets of potatoes. They were only 90p each, which I think is really good. And then a lemon, because I feel like lemon on the cod is an essential. Everything that I buy, I swear, has to be garlic infused. So I'm gonna get this garlic infused olive oil. Wait, no, I'm lying. I actually do need extra virgin olive oil, so I'm gonna get this one. I thought I needed normal oil, but I need it for obviously like dipping bread and stuff, so I'll get this. Okay, I've gotten everything. I also picked us up some dessert, and then I found some Mars bar croissants, which I've had in the past, and they are insane. So shop successful. Let's go and pay for this, and then we can finally head home, and I need to organise some of the drawers. Right, we're home and I've got all my food. These are the Mars bar croissants that I picked up. They are incredible. If you put them in the microwave for like 30 seconds, they taste amazing. And then I've got my potatoes. I got this cod. It was the only cod that I could find in Asda, so I hope it's going to be nice cod. They look quite big fillets actually, but yeah, it was the only one I could find, so I had to get this one. Then I got us some sticky toffee puddings for dessert. Now it is time to redecorate my little side in the kitchen. I also need to tidy all of this. This just looks a mess. I've got my antibiotics that I'm still taking, so I need to finish taking those. And then I've got our little Harry Potter top trump quiz. I don't actually know if I've shown this in a vlog yet. I potentially have. If I have, I do apologise. Brain fog is real bad at the minute. But on mine and Joe's first date, Joe was telling me about this Harry Potter quiz. He was like, it's a top trump quiz, it's so good, blah, blah, blah. And like every single time we go out, he's tried to find it and we've never been able to find it. And then anyway, the other week he surprised me and he actually found it on Vinted. So we've been playing it. We play 5 cards every single night, and they're basically like different things in Harry Potter. So like this one is Dementors, and there's like 5 questions on Dementors, and then Professor McGonagall. But it's really good. I feel like we're on a bit of a Harry Potter hype at the minute. We've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, and then we've been doing that, so I need to find a place for that and like organise the candle cupboard. But let's get everything out. So we've got our new chopping board to put behind, and then we've got our little tray. I also picked up this little plant from Primark to go on it. It was £3.50, but I feel like on the tray it's going to look lovely with my candle. And then inside here is my little bottle. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really, should I wash it out? Maybe I'll just like quickly wash it out with some water and then I'll come back. Right, I've washed it out. So where have I just put the the brown things? Are they both on there? Yeah, they're both on there. So olive oil obviously goes in the big one, which I had a funnel for this actually. I'm definitely not going to do it on the wood because I don't want this to spill everywhere, but I'm scared how this is going to come out. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. Wait, oh, put it in the wrong one. Oh no. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it also kind of does because I feel like you need more of this than you do that. Where can I even put it? Let me pour it into a glass. Right, let's try that again. So this is gonna go in this one here. I can't believe I'm only just getting one of these. I've wanted one for so long because I think they just look so pretty on the side. Oh, I think I've used the whole bottle and it's actually not full. That's kind of annoying because I thought the full bottle would have nothing left, to be honest, but okay, that's a bit annoying. But then let's get this. So this is the balsamic vinaigrette, and then we can pop this in the other one. This is gonna look so nice, and then genuinely, and I mean it this time, the kitchen is, oh, somebody's at the door. The kitchen is then finally done. This is like the last thing that I needed to do until I was like fully happy with the kitchen. Ooh. Wait. I bought the wrong thing. I bought the wrong thing. I think that was meant to be the big one because that's meant to be brown. Right, you know what? This hasn't really gone to plan, has it? I'm just gonna pour it in there still. Oh no. Oh wait, it is the right one. Ooh. Oh, it is the right one. Yay. I was panicking then, thinking to myself, shit, I bought the wrong thing, but I'm like, no, that definitely is the right thing. Is that gonna overspill? Yeah, I need to pour a tiny bit back into the packaging. Ah! Right, what is going off? This hasn't worked how I thought it was gonna, because now I've got olive oil everywhere, but that looks really pretty, and once this bit is like full to the brim as well, that's gonna look lovely. So at least that's done. Let me just tidy this up and then I'll move the camera over there. What is going on? Okay, I'm actually obsessed with all of the different woods, and I actually think it looks nicer than what it would if all of the woods were the same. So I already had this chopping board that I got from Primark, so I'm just gonna keep that like layered, I think. I mean, that's the only one that's kind of throwing me off because that wood is a little bit more red, so maybe if I got one that combined these two woods, then it would match a little bit better, but we're just gonna leave it like that for now. And then I've got on here my little plant and then my candle. To be honest, I don't know if the candle is 100% gonna fit there, but we'll put it there for a second. Okay, no, candle has been removed, and I've popped on my salt and pepper and then my new little oil thing, and then just my general oil one. And honestly, I think that looks so much better. It's just a little bit more practical. I think it's easier to keep clean because the book that I had before had this weird like linen texture to it. It's like when you wiped it, everything just kind of got stuck to it, but this is just more practical, and I think it looks lovely, and I'm just obsessed. I'm so happy that we finally have one of these. So now I can pack all the food away, get some editing done, then we can cook using my new little station. It's my favorite time of day, cooking dinner time. I've really fallen in love with cooking, and I know this is gonna sound really like cheesy, but getting to cook for 2 people is genuinely a little bit more exciting than just cooking for myself, because I feel like I can experiment more with meals, which obviously you can do on your own anyway, and I always used to do that, but I feel like now I'm cooking for 2, I just get really excited about this time of day, and I love like timing it so that when Joe gets back, we have dinner together. I don't know, just really lovely. But I'm really fighting off some serious sickness right now. These tablets are genuinely making me feel so sick, and I know that is like the #1 side effect of the tablets, and I keep getting really bad headaches as well, which technically isn't really a side effect, but I don't know if it's because I feel so sick that I'm then developing a headache from it. So I'm having a banana to try and settle the sickness, because yeah, the sickness is getting real bad, and I know I've got to push through taking all of these tablets, but I'm not gonna lie, it's taking everything in me to want to continue to take them because it's making me feel that sick. So hopefully the banana is going to help, but I'm making my cod and potatoes tonight, so I'm just going to do a big batch of the potatoes so Joe can take some to work tomorrow. I've actually still got a lot left over from yesterday, which I didn't realise, and I'm gonna be honest, I think these actually taste better than roast potatoes, and I feel like for Christmas dinner this year I actually want to do these, but just cook these sort of potatoes in goose fat, because when I was eating them yesterday I was like, oh, these actually taste better than the ones I made for Christmas dinner. I'll show you exactly what I put on them once I've cut them all up. But I also just love it because you don't have to peel them. And even though at Christmas I'm never on peeling duty, it's always Nana Naticus, my biggest pet peeve in the kitchen is just peeling potatoes. I find it so boring and I just really cannot be bothered to do it. That one bag gone? Yeah, okay. That's actually a lot of potatoes. Oh, there's one more in there. For 90p in that little bag, that's going to become like my new thing to want to buy every time I do a food shop because it's just so much easier. That was all the bag from yesterday, so now let's go into one of the bags that I bought today. These are a little bit bigger because these ones are from Asda, but they're really good. I don't really know how many to do. I don't think I need to do the full bag. That might be a bit too many. I can actually cut some of these into 3 because they're a lot bigger, but they are so good. Oh, I just want this sickness to subside. Honestly, there's no worse feeling than when you feel sick. It just makes you not want to do anything. And I've been laid editing, but the sickness has just been overpowering my body. Maybe that's enough potatoes. I'll do 2 more because I don't want them to like overlap in the pan. And then I can use the other bags for dinner tomorrow night. Right, there we go. Okay, that is all of the potatoes in there. And then, ooh, what I'm gonna do is a generous amount of oil. This is what I found made the potatoes really nice because when I dished them up last night, there was lots of like oil in the pan left over and I poured that over the potatoes and it made like the world of difference because it made them so soft. So it is a lot, but you want to use like a generous helping of oil. And then I am gonna put some garlic puree. I didn't actually use any of the lazy garlic in these, but I feel like I could because I feel like it'd be nice. Then some oregano all over the potatoes. Then some mixed herbs. Again, just chuck those all over. A little bit of basil, not too much, just, ooh, these are giving very seasoned. And then a tiny little bit of paprika on there. And then, of course, some salt. This rock salt is one of my favorite things that we've ever bought. It is so nice and you can really taste it on the food, which I really like, because with other salt sometimes you just can't really taste it, but with this you can actually like feel the crunch. That's on there. Maybe I will add a little bit of lazy garlic as well. I actually need to buy another one of these. Lazy garlic is one of my favorite purchases ever because, again, another pet peeve of mine is cutting garlic. I just really can never be bothered, but lazy garlic just saves the day every single time. Let's pop some of that in there, and then finally some chopped chili. Now this is deceivingly spicy because I knew it was anyway, but then yesterday when I put it on the broccoli was genuinely so spicy and it was making my eyes water. And like, I'm pretty good with spice, but yeah, it was making my eyes water. So bear that in mind when putting some of that in there. But that is the potatoes done. And now I'm gonna cook them on a pretty low heat for about an hour and a half to an hour and 40 minutes. But they look like this. Just keep checking on them as and when, give them a little shake. But maybe, no, is that enough oil? That is definitely enough oil. I've put a lot of oil in there. I feel like they're gonna cook up really nicely. Okay, these are going in, and then in like an hour, we can start to prep the butter for the cod. Okay, potatoes have been in for about half an hour, so I'm just gonna start by making the butter, and then I'm just gonna kind of leave it on the side until I'm ready. So I'm gonna use this full block of butter because I have got another one in the fridge that I can put in there. And I actually need to mash this down. Oh, all my forks are in the dishwasher from yesterday. I keep losing my forks. Like, I don't understand where they've gone. I had 12 to begin with and now I have 4. Like, I've got 12 knives still, 12 spoons and 4 forks. So I don't really understand where all my forks have gone, but I need this to kind of melt to room temperature just so I can begin to mash it and soften it up. To be fair, oh, it's actually pretty much there, to be honest. So I can put everything else that I need to in it. Just need to get that corner. This is literally a TikTok recipe, by the way, that I'm following because I've never cooked cod before, and I know it's going to be pretty simple to cook, but I just want to make sure that it tastes like good and is seasoned well because I really want to get better at cooking, and I'm really trying here. Right, okay, I'm just going to leave that like that. So he put in it on TikTok some garlic. Of course, I'm going to put a fair bit of garlic in because I'm just obsessed with garlic. Honestly, I would have garlic on everything if I could. Right, next time I go to the shop, I need to buy some more laser garlic because I also need to use some of that for my broccoli. And then I'm gonna pop in some chili oil. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna put a lot of this in though because I don't want it to be too spicy. There we go. But I'm gonna put a little bit of that on the broccoli. And then I'm gonna put in some mixed herbs. I'm gonna put a fair bit of that in and some paprika as well. I'm also going to put some paprika on the actual cod. And then do I do a bit of basil as well? Yeah, why not? And then, oh, that was oregano. Oops, so I'll put a little bit of basil in too. And then you're basically just going to mix all of this together. Oh, that's what I'm going to add into it actually. I'm going to add a little bit of black truffle oil. So Pam actually bought me these for Christmas last year. Or was it my birthday? But I'm pretty sure it was for Christmas. And oh my god, they taste so good. It's the Truffle Hunter set that she got me, and it had black truffle oil and then I think it's white truffle oil in there. To me they kind of taste the same, like I can't really taste the difference to be honest, but oh my god, they are so good. And then you just want to mix all of this together, but like I said, I think I need the butter to melt down to room temperature a little bit more because I could put it in the microwave, but it's meant to go like on the cod as like a solid block and then melt in the oven, so I don't really want to melt it now. But I feel like this is going to be really good, you know, like really good. Maybe let me just, because right now it looks like this, I'm just going to leave that for like 10 minutes just to melt down a little bit. Sorry, just ignore the background noise. I've got Jurassic World on in the background, but I am about to pop the cod in. So I've just popped some paprika on it, and then this is how the butter turned out. I know it looks like an awful lot of butter, but that's obviously going to melt into this pan, and then I can scoop it all out and pour it on top of the potatoes as well. That is why it looks like a lot. And I am aware it looks like a lot, but let's put this in and I'll leave it for half an hour. And then again, I'm going to insert a picture of how it turns out. Good morning everyone. I am just waiting to join a meeting. I honestly feel like my life just consists of meetings at the moment, but I've got some really exciting ones today. So I've got one in 12 minutes and then I've actually got to drive to my next one after, which is at 1 o'clock. But I've just ordered an acai bowl from Acai in the Tribe because I was really craving an acai bowl this morning. Oh, that Nutella has gone all on the side. Look how insane this looks. I got the hot date bowl and then I added almond butter, but they have loaded this. Oh my goodness. It looks it's going everywhere, it looks insane. Oh my god. It's been so long since I've had one of these. I just woke up really craving one. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there's actually a lot that I'm gonna be able to vlog today, so I'm more just checking in before I head to London tomorrow because I can't actually show anything that I'm working on at the minute. But yeah, basically my day today is full of meetings and acai bowls. So this is basically a really pointless clip apart from the fact I wanted to show you my acai bowl. But I will see you tomorrow when we're heading to London for the premiere. Guys, I'm so excited. I've just packed my suitcase. Very prepared today and I cannot wait. I love my dress. I cannot wait for you to see my dress. Good morning everyone, we are on the train. Cal is also here, he is just sat behind. We are on our way to London. Honestly, it feels so nice to be going to London, and I never thought those words would come out of my mouth, but it's our first London trip of the year and I feel like I've actually been dying to be back. I'm on maternity in London. You're on what? Dad off duty. Dad off duty, yeah. Cal's is playing Animal Crossing, but just went to Pret and I got some food. I've got, I haven't had one of these in a while actually, kale and cauliflower macaroni cheese. If you don't know, get to know.
No, do you know what? If you don't know, get to know. And if Liv put us onto it, your manager Liv, the crispy potatoes.
What? Oh my god, the crispy potatoes from Pret are insane. They taste like mini roast potatoes.
Yeah.
They are incredible. Pret actually does some really nice food. It's always like my go-to. I'm gonna show you some, but lots of work to be done on the train, so I will catch up with you when we're there. But I genuinely never thought so. I cannot wait to go to London and get glam and get dressed up and put a pretty dress on. Cheers.
And that's on Period.
Period. Okay, I haven't really had chance to speak to the vlog since we checked in, because every single time we do a premiere, it is always an insane mad rush, and Murray has just popped over to double check on Lib's hair, and then he's coming back and he's going to take my rollers out, and then I feel like we can finally see the full look. But I basically found a picture of Margot Robbie and I want to copy her hair because it is just so beautiful. It's basically like an old Hollywood sort of like big blowout, like brushed over to one side. So we're going to do that. Got my dress on. My dress is gorgeous. It is from M&C, and I thought it just really fit the vibe of the premiere. And then I've just put lots of body glow on. Cal has killed the makeup. I am so excited, guys. I can't believe I'm actually going to see Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi in real life. Have seen Margot before when I went to the Barbie premiere, and she's genuinely one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. So I'm gonna take my hair out, get some pictures, and then we can head over to the premiere and we can have a big debrief on the film, because by the time you guys see this vlog, the embargo would have been lifted. The film might actually even be out by the time you see this vlog, but the embargo would have been lifted, so we can give a full debrief. I'm staying home. We're back in the hotel. Guys, that film was incredible. I did nearly shed a tear at the end because it was a proper like classic love story. What was not given though is the weather. It is absolutely chucking it down. As we were walking the carpet, it was chucking it down. And when I was in that tiny little dress, it was not ideal. It's a hairy straight back. Yeah, genuinely, I've never felt cold like it tonight. Like I was cold in my tracksuit and my fur coat, let alone just in a dress. But it is time for food. This is just brilliant.
And now we feast.
And now we eat.
Oh my golly gosh.
What was your best part of the film?
My favourite part of the film, I'm not gonna lie, and it might be a cliche. Oh, can you say this? Oh yeah, because it's out.
It'll be out, I think, by the time this vlog goes out.
When he returns.
Oh no, it won't be out actually. But
Doesn't it come out on Monday night?
No, it doesn't come out until Friday. But
what was your best part?
Well, just in case we can't say, I was also going to say the same part as you.
Okay.
When midway through something happened. But the love story is just insane, and it really just shows you that, like, I don't know.
It was
love
a bit
is like
of a wild
the strongest
film.
thing in the world. Yeah, it's a wild film, but I was saying that, like, I think I loved it so much purely because it's Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie. Otherwise I still would have loved it, but like I just love them two as actors, so I think that's why I loved it more.
It was a sickening film.
It was a sickening film.
It was so, do you know what I will say? It was so like beautifully shot.
Oh
and
my
like
God.
it was so like aesthetically pleasing to watch.
It was incredibly shot, and the colours and the outfits and the costumes. I feel like it's very rare that they bring out a film like that nowadays that's shot that well. In that time era as well. Like,
I mean, it's iconic because obviously it's like public knowledge that Charlie XCX did the soundtrack.
oh yeah, Charlie was there.
Yes, so close. And it'd be like really like an old time period, like moment, and then like Charlie XCX would be on in the background. It's like,
Yeah, which I
the
loved.
juxtaposition was lovely.
Charlie looked so cool as well. She had a wedding dress on.
Yeah, it was just iconic, really.
It was iconic.
And Jacob Elordi, like, I'm sure Anna will have put the clip in. I don't know if you recorded it or I did or we both did. Like, when they'd come on stage to talk.
Oh, you recorded it.
I'll send it, yeah. When they come on stage to talk, like, as they was getting off, like, Jacob Elordi left the stage first and then waited at the end of the stage to, like, hold everyone's hands, like, the men and the women to, like, get them off the
And there was, like, probably 30 people on that stage, and he waited for every single person.
including, like, the presenter.
Yeah, including Clara. Oh my God. And Jack was hosting the carpet with Clara, which Jack is incredible, and he is doing absolute bits at the minute. Obviously he's into the whole like world of books and everything, so that must have literally meant the world to him to host that carpet. When I saw it was him, I was literally in awe because I love Jack so much, and I'm very proud of him for that because that is so exciting for him. But it was just a gorgeous night. I just wish that it wasn't raining because the weather really was not on our side tonight.
No, I was literally in linen, so it was stuck to me.
Not ideal at all. And I really wanted to save my hair for tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure that's going to happen now.
Wait, actually, maybe we can say about our favourite parts when he returns because it's a book.
Oh yeah, duh. Oh yeah, we can say our favourite part was when he returned and he had that lush new haircut.
Oh my God.
Because I wasn't a fan of the long hair.
It was
In the
a real
beginning.
moment.
But when he returned, which
The
obviously
whole
we all
cinema
knew.
gasped.
Yeah, it was so good. That's the fun thing about going to a premiere as well. Everybody's really reactive in the cinema.
Yes,
When
they
you
are.
go to a cinema, normally no one makes a noise, but like everybody's cheering at every like point, or I don't know. It's just much more exciting, I think. But would definitely recommend you go and watch. It's a really, really, really good film. It's a long film though, actually. It's like nearly 2.5 hours, which I think is long for a film.
The only other film that really like surpasses that is
Avatar.
yes, that's like exceedingly long.
Yeah. Also, as much as I've loved the glam, I honestly cannot wait to take my makeup off.
Yeah.
And just lay.
I've got a little boy beat on and I'm thinking the same thing.
I've got a face mask. I've bought some of the...
We've got face masks, Love Island.
We've got Love Island to watch.
Oh wow.
It's going to be a gorgeous evening.
What times be alive, girls? I love that I've not looked at my vlog camera once. Sorry, that was really ignorant of me.
What, just sat on your phone? You need to give me the pictures?
Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures.
We just
so
found
I can cry about them.
I've just found my red carpet pictures.
Fall in love.
Oh, fall in love again.
Falling.
What the fuck have I just done?
I gotta say, girls, Shakira off Love Island looks sickening.
Was she there? Oh, wow.
Hello.
I've just put cheese up my nose. I don't know how that's happened.
I mean, I rate it.
Yeah, everyone looked really good. Like, everyone went so on theme. It's so fun. I just feel like it would have been more enjoyable if the weather wasn't so
Yeah, that initial walkover was an experience.
No, the initial walkover was hell. It's only 20 to 10 though, it feels early. But I love that it feels early. And I'm actually going to end my vlog here. I'm going to take my makeup off, sit and enjoy my food. We need to get the pictures off the camera as well.
Yes.
And we're going to sit and binge, well, say binge, just watch tonight's Love Island because very exciting. We're both hooked on Love Island at the minute. I'm really excited to watch it. So that's exactly what we're doing. Then tomorrow, I'm actually getting the train straight to Leeds because I'm filming.
I don't know why I'm still going.
I'm actually going to train straight to Leeds tomorrow because I'm filming a food challenge, which I'm bringing back because I just need to bring them back. I need to bring the food challenges back. I miss doing them so much and I don't really know why I stopped, to be honest. So the food challenges shall be returning and tomorrow's one is going to be a long one, which I'm quite scared for actually. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed and I'll see you very soon for a brand new vlog. Mwah.